Hey guys, it's me, Sound, and welcome to the video. So yesterday, the Bungie livestream talking about the future of Destiny came out, the Vidoc they did, and that Shadowkeep stuff. Oh my god, I can't believe that they are finally embracing the MMO RPG aspect of the game. Like, when they showed off the artifact and said that the last set of perks is like equivalent to having an exotic almost, or like, it's almost like having an exotic, I shed a tear, I tell you this. And when they showed off those finishing moves too, like the Titan just popping an ogre off the map, and then that hunter doing the old spin, and then just going sling, you know, with the knife. Like, oh my god. I mean, the Warwick one isn't all that great. No offense. I feel like they'll change it before it actually releases, because I don't think the Warwick one actually looks all that nice. It's basically just the standard melee, but like, I guess larger. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about that one. I feel like during that Vidoc, you could really tell that the people at Bungie were throwing some shade at Activision. Like, they said they were going to try to do cross-save when Destiny 2 was coming out, but they couldn't before because certain restrictions stopped them from it. And you can just tell by restrictions they meant Activision. And now that they're free of Activision, we can see what Bungie really wants this game to look like. Like, we can see their visions for Destiny and what it was always meant to be instead of the whole corporate model of, well, we gotta make more money. I'm really excited to see that. Because I do love this game. I have my complaints with it, but I do love this game. I've been playing since Destiny 1 Taken 2. What? I've been playing since Destiny 1 Taken King. And, you know, it's been hard going through, like, the content droughts. It was hard going through the content droughts of Destiny 1, and then the just complete lack of content in this year's, in this game's year 1. So, that's why, like, having a DLC like Menagerie, or like, not Menagerie, DLC like Season of Opulence is really good to me because there's so much to do in this DLC. Like, sure, I don't really have a lot of reasons to play the Menagerie other than to get weapons that I'm probably never going to use. Except for, like, the sniper. But it feels good to just have something to do. Because back in year 1, you literally didn't have to farm anything. You got the weapon one time, and it was going to stay the same every time you got it. No revolving perks, no change in, there's no masterwork, so there was no, like, masterwork grind to farm. It was nothing. And also in that Vidoc, when they showed off the Scarlet Tower, I think is what they called it, I don't know what that's gonna be. Like, I'm thinking that they might go a whole, like, dungeon crawler route, and we just go through, like, floors and floors of the Scarlet Tower, and each floor gets harder. That's what I hope they do, because, you know, like, Prison of Elders isn't a very good survival mode, but this could actually, like, be a decent survival mode if they follow through on it. They probably won't, but if they do, it could be really nice. Like, I've wanted to have something like Firefight in Destiny for the longest time, and they just do not bring it to the table. Also, another thing I haven't seen, like, anybody talking about on Twitter, like, I was going through Twitter the day that, like, yesterday, all through yesterday, looking for, like, any mention on, like, the PvP stuff, but nobody was talking about the fact that in the Vidoc they literally showed that Widow's Court is back. Like, I was expecting a lot more hype because people were asking for Widow's Court literally since year 1 when they started bringing back maps, but I didn't see any hype for Widow's Court coming back. It's weird. I will say I am excited because they said that they're going to be trying to go back to a more PvP focus on the balancing, which is nice because, real talk, they have not been giving, like, any love to PvP. I don't think we've gotten anything for PvP that's, like, substantial since Forsaken, which means that we've gotten, like, a full year with the same meta for PvP. And you could say something about the Luna's Howl and Not Forgottenness, but they didn't affect PvP on PC. They only affected it on console, and not even that much, because Luna's Howl and Not Forgotten are still the best hand cannons for console, since they're the only 150s that don't have Bloom. I mean, technically you could use Service Revolver and get a faster time to kill, but you need a trigger kill clip for that. I just don't know. Oh yeah, and let me talk. This free-to-play model that they're going for, fantastic. It's what Destiny needed to be, like, from the get-go. It's really kind of hard to ask players to buy a game and then buy the DLC too. Like, pay $60 upfront for a game, with basically no content, and then you gotta buy the DLC to actually get your full experience. For like an MMO, that's just a little bit too much to ask. Which is why like some of the best MMOs, like World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy 14 and 11, they go with a subscription service, which means that you can cut yourself off of the MMO at any point. I mean, granted, a subscription service I believe makes more money than than a pay up front model, but at least with this free to play model, you can fully play Destiny with your friends from the beginning. Like, I don't think they have access to Forsaken, but I mean, it's only $40 to get Shadowkeep and Forsaken, so I mean, if they don't have $40, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you're getting so much content now. You get Destiny 2, everything for $40. That's crazy. I spent I've spent over $100 to get all of the things I have. But I'm not mad about this. I think anybody that'd be mad about having spent all their money to get this far and then just it's getting given away basically for $40. I think anybody that's mad about that doesn't necessarily care about the future of the game. This will increase the player base for certain. Like the whole Destiny going back to an RPG or going to an RPG aspect is bringing in a lot of players already. Like I've seen people on Twitter being like, "Oh wait, I might have to give Destiny a chance again." One of these like big names in the communities or in the gaming community, playing Destiny is going to be a benefit to the game's player base and lifespan. We'll probably get D3 next year, like after Shadowkeep. At least then we know we'll have cross save by then, so you can play anywhere. Until, oh yeah, speaking of cross save, I am so glad that Sony didn't decide to be a fucking. I'm so glad that Sony didn't decide to just be like, fuck all that, we don't want cross-save, like they have been with Minecraft. But yeah, cross-save is going to be really good for me because I play on both PC and PlayStation, and it's been really annoying having to swap between my PC and my PlayStation character, because on PlayStation, so like on PlayStation, you can see right here, I'm 723, but then on PC, I'm literally, I think, 690, just because of all the power boost stuff, and I've only finished that. I'll have to grind on one system, then hop to another system, grind for the like same amount of time. It would be nice to just have a character across accounts. Although I wonder how cross-save is gonna work, because if I already have characters and like items on PC, is it just gonna get overridden? Or like, because I have a curated Twilight Oath on PC, but I don't have one on console. So I'm just a little bit confused about that. That's the only thing that's like kind of throwing me off about cross-save. Otherwise, I think it's a fantastic idea. I know you guys saw in that Vidoc too that Callus is back, Crota. I wonder if they're gonna bring back the Crota raid. I doubt they will. They'll probably just bring it back as like a strike boss, because everybody was already complaining in the days about how Crota was a strike. Now they're literally gonna make him a strike. That'd be funny. And then Callus, wait, no, not Callus, not Callus. Whoa, I just was going to say Callus. Gaul is back, is what I meant to say. I wonder if they're gonna like bring him back in his like exact form. I know they said that we Guardians think that we can kill everything. You know, we've killed Crota before, but they're gonna make him scarier apparently. So maybe they won't be able to die. Or, like we kill them and they just keep coming back. I mean, I'm sure there's like us grinders. That sounds like a dream come true. We just get to farm the same enemy over and over again, but from like a lore standpoint, that's actually really scary. Having an enemy that was trouble to kill in the first place come back and be trouble to kill again. I don't know. It'll be good to see. I think one of the bosses that they showed in that, like I saw Vex Minotaur. I've never done Vault of Glass, but I'm pretty sure that was the Vault of Glass Minotaur at the end. I don't know the name of it. Like I said, I've never done Vault of Glass. The only raid I ever did was Leviathan, Crota, and Wrath of the Machine. I don't think I have too much left to talk about. That hand cannon that they showed, that was like a pocket sniper and it sets you on fire. Great idea. I don't think they should change anything about it. Maybe the burn damage. I don't know how much burn damage you're gonna put on it, but they should change that. Heavy bow is finally getting brought into the game. That's good to see. It looks like it'll have like an exploding arrow that pushes you away. So, I mean, that'll be pretty clean, honestly. Didn't really see too much else. The weapon at the end of the trailer that they showed, I don't know what that is. It looked kind of like a hand cannon, but I'm not exactly sure. It'll be cool to see what that is. I know they said we're going to get to see another exotic at GuardianCon. That'll be cool. And I hope they bring back the first curse. Anyways, it's been me, Sound, and I will see you guys in the next video.